Before the video starts, I do want to say that everything you need is in the link in the description. I've worked on my website and created special sections for each part of this install process. Okay, so you are going to need 3 things. So first of all, you are going to need the iTunes version of your choice. You will want the latest for Windows XP. So in this case, it's 12.1.3.6. Now note this is a 32-bit version, but there is also a 64-bit version I will have linked, which works with 64-bit versions of Windows Vista. Now you are going to also need this folder, which contains root certificate updates for Windows XP. I do not know if this will work on Windows Vista. You are welcome to try it, but you shouldn't need them for Windows Vista. Now the next thing you're going to want to do is launch Internet Explorer. Make sure you're on the internet. And then you are going to want to go to legacyupdate.net. Now scroll down and then hit install legacy update. And then hit run. Then hit run again. You can see it'll come up with this window. So you're going to want to enable the root certificates update. You are going to want to enable legacy update, Windows Update Agent update, and Windows Embedded 2009 updates. So basically what this software does is it fixes the software update for both Windows XP and Windows Vista. This also does work with Windows 7 and Windows 8. So you're going to hit install. You're going to let it run. Once installed, you can see it'll come up with this window, which it says checking for the latest updates for your computer. So this is what the update window will look like. You can see it shows all of these updates that Windows XP needs. So you're just going to go ahead and get everything that you can. Alright, so when you're done, you're just going to hit review and install. And install. You can see it's going to take a while because there's 247 updates, just a couple. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is install the root certificates update. So the first thing you're going to do is open Control Panel. And then you're going to go to your network and internet connections and find Internet Options. You can also access Internet Options by going into Internet Explorer, Tool, Internet Options. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is open the certificate window by going to the Content tab and Certificates. Select the Trusted Root Certificate Authorities part. And then click Import, Next, and then you're going to hit Browse. So then you are going to go to your desktop, Root Certificates, and you're going to want to change this. You're going to install the Windows Root SSRT file, or SST, there you go. So you're going to start by installing Windows Root, click Next, place all, finish, see the import was successful. Then select the immediate ones, hit import, next, browse, and then again you're going to change this to SST, and then you're going to do the Windows immediate one. Yep, just click finish. And then all the root certificates are installed. Let's move on to the next step. The next step is probably the step you've been waiting for, and that is installing iTunes. So if you already have iTunes installed, you don't have to worry about this. But this is specifically iTunes 12. If you want to fix iTunes 11 or 10, I will have other videos coming out on that. But first you're going to have to install iTunes 12. Alright, so just a little side note. If you do install Legacy Update and all the Windows updates, you might get this error, which is for the Windows Installer service. So the way to fix this is to do Windows R and type in CMD to open up command prompt. And then you want to deregister and re-register the Windows installer by typing MSI EXEC /on register, and then click enter. Okay, and then you're going to do that again. You're going to type in MSIEXEC /reg server, and click enter. Then close out of CMD and then try running the installer again. Alright, so the first thing you're going to have to do is simply open Charles Proxy, which you can install from the link in the description. So it is a free trial, by the way, so it's only going to run for 30 minutes, but that should be plenty of time for you to get your iTunes up and running. Alright, so once you have it up and running, the first thing you're going to want to do is disable Windows Proxy. Also for Charles Proxy, you are going to want to click Help, SSL Proxying, and Save Charles Root Certificate. So for Windows, you are going to want to switch it to the .cer one, and then you are going to want to install that on your computer. And then go to Help, Local IP Address, and then figure out what that is. Once you have that, you are going to want to go to Windows, Control Panel, Network and Internet Connections, Internet Options, and Connections. Then go to LAN Settings. You're going to want to check Use a Proxy Server and then enter in your IP address, aka this number right here. Whatever your network card is, it's going to be a little bit different for you, but that is in the end what you have to do. Next, you're going to want to go to Edit. You're going to want to go to Proxy Settings, and then copy that port number, and then enter that in the port box. When you're done, click OK, close out of it, and then open up iTunes. Now, what you're going to want to do is every website that pops up here, you're going to want to right-click and click Enable SSL Proxying. Many websites will come up and will ask you to enable SSL proxying. You can see all these websites are just iTunes. You can see they're all different iTunes sites that you have to right click and then enable the SSL proxy on. Once you have those enabled, you can go to Store, sign in, you can authorize the computer, you can do whatever you want with that, sign into whatever account you want, and it should, in theory, work. So, yeah, that's it for iTunes 12. Stay tuned because I have iTunes 11 and iTunes 10 coming up soon. So I hope you guys enjoy. Comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again in the next video. Bye.